fuck just texted me? I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yo, this beat kind of fire, bro. You don't fuck with this one?
Man, what are you talking about? I played it. I don't understand what you need.
Was this not the beat you was talking about, Slim? You said I don't really like this one.
I never said that.
Right before the episode started.
That is not what I said.
What did you say?
Slim is
I said, who just texted me? And then I said, I don't know who that is.
Never mind.
Slim is like Wayne on that Green Ranger track talking about, I don't even like this beat.
I don't really like that. And then the nigga, I'm only gonna spit like 16 bars. I don't really like that beat. He said some shit like that.
Like you picked the beat, brother, or you agreed to rap on it.
I don't mean he like it like that. I don't mean he like it that much, KT.
Man, he was making an excuse because that boy Cole was trying to get on his ass.
Oh, God. Welcome back, everyone, to the Real Rap Coalition podcast. You already know what it is. Hold it down, Slim. But anyways, we're back out here for X-Men 97, episode 5 review. You feel me? Another great episode, in my opinion. But before we get started, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Superstar F-Dub. Who else we got in the building?
Showtime Slim, man.
I am the Swolverine.
Talk to him.
Hey,
know what it is,
man. A bitch ass motherfucker. I ain't gonna say no names, but you know what I'm saying. Motherfucker was running the podcast without us last week, man.
Yeah, apparently.
That I didn't get to present, man.
You niggas had incorrect times or something.
I'm not gonna lie.
How did y'all
man.
synchronize
Slim,
incorrect times?
You know how Slim was fucked. You know how I know Slim was fucked up. That boy decided to do an X-Men episode with Black Roots. Like,
I actually started by myself, and because I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna run this up," and then Ruth joined after.
that shit is sad, Slim. How the mighty have fallen.
What? I mean, Roos got what we got. Shout out to Roos, man. I'm gonna say it for him. We got 1.8K views on whatever the fuck video we did. Hitman Parents. Speaking of that, thank you for all the support, man, that y'all been giving us. Like, comment, subscribe, please. We appreciate the engagement. And Discord coming real soon, so we can get the everybody to come in and be able to interact with us, interact with each other, man, so we can build a community. Real Rap Coalition. Let's get it.
Yeah, like Genosha, you know what I mean? But anyways.
Fire.
Like what?
It's
like what?
Though.
Yeah, like what? What did you just say?
Genosha.
Genosha, nigga.
Genosha, my fault.
I thought he said Kenosha, but either way, it's Genosha.
That boy didn't watch the same episode we did, Slim.
No.
So let's talk about this episode, man.
Go ahead, F-Dub, man. Give us a synopsis. Give us a rundown.
And make it short.
All right, shit. Hold on. Let me get it together. You feel me? Let me cook. Let me get it together real quick.
Don't get nervous, bro.
All right, so for start,
Put a beat on.
turn my volume up, man. Turn me up. All right, man. So this episode had multiple plot points. You feel me? We get Magneto, and Gambit, Magneto, and fucking Rogue visiting, Genosha. There you go, Genosha. I almost fucked that shit up again. Genosha. We got some Scott and Jean and Wolverine love triangle shit. We got fucking interviews being done. We got a whole lot of shit.
It might be a square because Madelyne Pryor was involved in that shit too.
Oh, most definitely. That. Oh shit, yeah. All that, man. All that. And then fucking we get a surprise appearance from, I guess I could say this since, if you're watching this, you saw the episode. Cable. So
I called it episode 1, man. I figured it was going to happen. It's fire.
I might have too. I can't recall.
I'm glad we got that little sighting for like 5 seconds.
And you know what else was crazy? We also get an appearance from Nightcrawler this whole time.
That was the one that I thought was cooler.
Yeah,
that's who that was. I was wondering who the fuck he was. Okay.
Yeah, man. Fucking. It's actually kind of funny.
Tell by the way he was blue and teleporting and shit.
And has a foreign accent.
What the fuck is that? Fucking Kurt.
Kurt Wagner, man. Kurt Wagner.
Okay, so wait. Now, KTL, my bad. To rewind back to episode 1, I don't know if you remember. I believe it was episode 1. But when we were talking about it and we were talking about the theories and predictions and all the things, there was a scene with the Jean Grey, and it was like some kind of shit going on, and somebody just said, "I'm sorry," out of nowhere. Fast forward, that was Madelyne Pryor, obviously, not
talking
the real Jean Grey. And same shit Cable just said in this episode. "I'm sorry, Mom," this and that. So I think that's kind of fire. Like, I don't know if that's the exact connection, like if this is what he was saying, like back then before we knew who it was. But either way, like I think that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was real fire, man. Like, honestly, I wasn't expecting that, those two surprise appearances, but like, yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. So that was pretty dope. Good callback and all that good shit. I was definitely geeking up for a second. How do we feel about the episode though? Like storyline wise, you feel me? Because it goes in a lot of directions.
You got it.
I don't think I've been as conflicted on an episode yet as I have on this one. There was a lot of like bullshit. There was stupid shit. I was like, this is fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? But like, probably the last 10 minutes or so, like, helped redeem the episode heavily, in my opinion.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck, Fireworks. F-Dub. Man, this is the best storyline episode that they have had in these 5 episodes. This shit
the most
was
plot progression characters.
You're not wrong. Hey, you're not wrong. I'm with you right there, Slim.
Hey, but look, also what KTL mentioned about the last 10 minutes, that's probably the best shit I've seen in this series yet. Like that shit was crazy.
My problem, so let me expound a little bit. My problem with this episode was I just noticed like there was a lot of bitch assness and bitch ass activity that happened.
Yeah, but we gotta expect that, though. We gotta expect that.
I'm saying, but like from I expected from like 1 or 2 characters, but there was a bunch of people doing some bitch ass shit, Slim.
Name
like
names.
It was just they were lame.
Go ahead, yeah. Go ahead, man.
Like,
go ahead.
All right, so
Scott
we
for sure. Like
down,
Scott always, every week.
What?
I'm sick of Scott.
Oh man, hey man, his bitch ass boy. Hey, oh my God, Scott was a bitch this episode, boy. This motherfucker sulked through the whole fucking episode, dog. I'm talking about like,
was
the whole
it the
episode.
Interview
He
shit
said,
first, KTL, or no?
What?
Was it the interview shit first that he did?
Well, it was kind of, but like, all right. So you know
like
what I'm saying? Beast is out there. They try to do a little documentary and shit on the X-Men, trying to make them seem better and more personable to the public.
Yeah.
And Beast is out here blushing his bitch ass, blushing.
Yeah, that nigga said Blue could still blush or some
funny.
shit.
He liked that host, Slim.
That nigga
he liked it.
Hey man, he feel if he he feeling that whole.
Let me ask you a question.
He's trying to get some cheeks. You feel me?
Hey, you ever seen F-Dub, you ever seen a woman that started blushing?
All right, man. I get that it's supposed to be the
other
way around.
No, I'm asking
gave him a compliment.
Hold on, KT. I'm asking him though, in his experience, not Beast.
Well. I mean, not to the point where I'm gonna be like, oh man, but I I'm not gonna.
Blushing.
I mean, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, if you're a guy, if nigga, listen, let me cook. Hold it down, let me cook.
Go ahead.
Let me cook. If you get a compliment from a female, right? Obviously, you're gonna feel like that nigga. You feel me? So like,
I already feel like that nigga.
All right, well,
why?
But go ahead, man. You got it.
So at that point, I understand Beast where he was coming from. You feel me? That's all I gotta say on that.
Beast don't get no hoes. So is that natural reaction?
Bro, yeah, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like,
okay. I understand.
But so like I say, man, yeah. So like they doing this interview, everybody doing their part, trying to, help the public perception of the X-Men and some shit. And Scott bitch ass go in there sulking and shit. And don't get me wrong, he was right about some of the shit that he said. Like he was right, you know what I'm saying?
But why he choose that moment to like lash out and bitch
that
shit?
Exactly right there. That woman didn't do nothing to you. She asked you about your baby, and you went up there and lied like a goofy and shit.
He definitely got emotional, man. He definitely got emotional.
Hey, I'll say this, KTL. So she did say that, but I don't think he was like intentionally lying because obviously he knows that it wasn't the real Jean Grey that had his baby.
He was 100% intentionally lying because they don't have a baby now, and he don't want to address why they don't have the baby now.
Like, I thought he just didn't want to bring up the clone situation.
I mean, that's also a possibility. It might tie in. But it's 100% they're going to be like, oh, well, then such and such, how's the baby doing? You can't say I shipped it to the fucking future. You know?
Two things. One, why did he needed to like expand on that? You feel me? That's private matters. You feel me?
No. But he did say something different. Like he said no or some shit, or we don't have a baby or some shit. Yeah. Obviously, nigga, they know you got a baby. Clearly,
Slim, he said that bastard wouldn't deliver my baby. Like.
And here's my other thing too. Here's my other thing with Cyclops. I kind of agree with him, like getting pissed off a little bit. Like, did that reporter deserve it? No, I agree with you on that. I think he went over the top with it, but I felt where he was coming from. You feel me? Because for years or however many long, you feel me? Like the X-Men were treated like, you know, like shit type shit. You feel me? Like mutants just in general. You feel me? And like. He is right. If it wasn't for them, the world would be like in ashes.
But we know
that's what I said. He's right about that shit, and he's like, we're not like y'all.
Come on, bro.
And
we know that
he was cooking. He was cooking. He was cooking.
Dead,
Come on, bro.
He's right. Like if X-Men decided that they wanted to just like fuck
that's
off
like me. My bad, KT. If I
would go smoke something, Slim.
That's like me, like trying to hold niggas saying without me, this podcast wouldn't have such and such and such. Like, why would I do that?
Well, because if a motherfucker is sitting there like, oh, you know, like, you're different. Hell yeah, I'm different, and here's why I'm different. Now you should thank God.
You know you
look
different.
What happened.
Come on, bro. Nah, I don't understand. He had no reason. Because look, you got to understand, like the whole situation around that is them creating a documentary just to show that mutants are just regular people like them too.
Yeah, so that's the interviewer. Like I say, he shouldn't have took it out on the interviewer, but he has like justifiable rage at regular society. They deserve it.
Come on, bro.
You
didn't
have to like they'll get.
I'll say time and a place. This wasn't the time or place.
Okay, that's a better take.
X-Men and shit, and then they'll start trying to throw cans and pelt them with
but KTL, they're moving towards the future at this point, and those shit just got accepted into the UN.
Yeah, but that's the problem, Slim, is like that is a move made by the lawmakers. That's not made by the general people. Like the court of public opinion still is what it is, and people are going to react how they're going to react. Just because the lawmakers are like, oh, okay.
I don't understand Scott and his like, what is he doing here in this series? Like,
he's being
what the fuck is he doing?
He is emotionally distraught. He has some justification because, like, you know, some bad things happen to him. I get it, but dog, you are a grown man. You're the leader of the X-Men. Quit being a bitch.
And I don't think he should be, man. Like, this is every fucking week with him.
Sick and tired of this.
Slim, the whole time. Let me tell you something. F-Dub. The whole time, in the background, he doing this whack ass interview and shit. Guess what? Wolverine in the mind dimension with his bitch smooching. You feel me?
Oh no! Oh, that's another thing we're gonna get to.
Big Bad Wolverine.
Well, that happened, Slim. Like he said,
Big Bad Wolverine got what he needed out the situation. Then, you know, because he is a gentleman and whatnot, he was like, nah, you know, I'm not finna hold buddy like this, you know? But hey,
all he got was a kiss.
Huh?
All he got was a kiss.
Shit, how much did Beast get?
Come on, bro.
What the fuck?
Why you what?
What the fuck?
How much did Gambit get, Slim? Gambit had to, man.
What the fuck was Augustine talking about, man? I missed it. Y'all
I don't know. I didn't read it.
I missed it too.
Probably some dumb shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
Like I say, Slim Gambit had to die, man, before, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
That ain't true. I don't know what you were saying there, but I think I disagree with whatever you were saying. Maybe I'm wrong though.
He was okay. So let's talk about this. Gambit was a bitch this episode too.
Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Hey, to be fair,
I disagree, bro.
Hold on, F-Dub. To be fair, to be fair, I feel like Gambit been kind of on this same little wave like for the past couple episodes.
He has, Slim. He been jealous and upset, and I get that.
Yeah.
Like, right? Somebody out here, you know, trying to fuck with what you perceive as your bitch. You upset, that's cool. First off, I think the woman should be able to make her own decision, but I understand your stance. But here's what I'm saying. A motherfucker invited himself to third wheel on this mission, and him and Magneto just spending like a whole like half the episode just like hoeing each other. They just talking crazy about each other. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know if that's he didn't necessarily invite himself. You feel me? We don't know that part.
Man,
Magneto did say some shit.
Yeah,
he said some narratives, my nigga.
Yeah,
Magneto said some shit like that.
He literally said, he was like, yeah, Gambit didn't want, like, he brought himself along because he didn't want me and Rogue to go out here by ourselves.
Yeah, he said something like that.
Like, he definitely, man.
Hey, Gambit was clean as hell at that gala.
Hey, facts.
Yeah, he was clean as hell, but then his bitch left him at that gala.
But then she didn't leave. She was gonna go back to that nigga.
Oh, I hate that hoe for that. Oh my God, I hate that.
Yeah, so
she was gonna go back.
Slim,
she was like, all she did was get a
big dance, and that bitch was bad as fuck.
No, that was kissing too.
Shit.
A dance, and then they kissed, and then she was like,
did this big fancy dance. Right. Hey, I want to know in the comments, y'all tell me how many bodies that is. That dance y'all seen and that shit, how many bodies does that equal out to? It's got to be double digits at least.
A dance?
That dance, not a dance. That dance.
Come on, bro. That's just a mutant dance.
Slim,
bro.
They was flying in the air and shit.
It's a mutant dance, bro.
Electromagnetism. Boy, that's 10 bodies at least.
This nigga, bro.
It's a mutant dance, bro. That's all.
That's bodies, Slim.
You ever seen birds do a mating dance on the top of a tree?
Nope.
We have fun.
Oh, you ain't seen no birds?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
no, I seen birds. I just never seen birds mate. What the fuck?
Hey, the mating dance be crazy, boy. Like them male birds be shucking and jiving for the woman, bro. Like it'd be so crazy. They be trying to show off their feathers
don't be
and shit.
Going, Slim.
Yeah, sometimes they be like, "Fuck this nigga." What they do is the female bird of they pick the male bird. They got
welcome
the best
to
dance.
Zoology with Showtime Slim.
That's a fact. He got the best dance and he got the best feathers and colorful and all this shit. And so those the ones that they be trying to fuck.
Or the bird like runs up on the other bird while he doing the mating dance and try to squab with him. Then they gotta fight it out for the bitch bird.
That happened too much in the. Well, you're right. No. So let's get back to
it. Man, all I'm saying
is crazy.
That's the type of shit make you look at your bitch different, man. You know what I'm saying? You went and flew through the air doing electromagnetism fucking things and all types of shit, man. Like, come on, bro. That's 10 bodies, bro.
It ain't.
Like,
it's not.
Come on, man. Like, you disgust me. But
the worst thing. Yeah, you're right.
Anyways, so fucking at the start of the episode, we see Magneto.
You better not have anyways so, and then not had a point to continue with.
What you was gonna say? Magneto did what?
Bro, I was trying to like piece it all together. You feel me? To just let the viewers know how we.
Start at the point with the fucking where they wanted Magneto to go to the council and shit, because that's what we didn't get to.
Oh,
yeah, they had Emma Frost and fucking
a bunch of niggas. Emma Frost,
Madelyne Pryor's back. She's over there.
Moira McTarget, Sebastian Shaw, all them niggas. Yeah, so basically they wanted Magneto to be the chancellor for Genosha and whatnot. And he was like, with one condition, if Rogue is my queen, and you feel me? At that point, Rogue is like, oh, well, you deceived me. This, that, and the third, nigga. And then
yeah. And that's when they kind of get into, well, not immediately there, but a little afterwards. Once she go tell Gambit, that's when they get into like the little backstory with Magneto and Rogue.
First thing first, Magneto kind of like he did a little bit of some whole ass shit right there. Like he played the moral card. He was like, yeah, he says this was always the plan. This is why Professor X gave me his X-Men. Like, no, he didn't. What the fuck? Like, you
who knows?
To get some ass. Like,
you know what's crazy? I almost thought he was like I almost thought he was about to flip again. You feel me? Go back into his evil ways and whatnot. And in a sense, we've seen like a slight little bits and tidbits of that. But
I think it's just him.
Damn,
that's just him.
Of a measurement is it, F-Dub?
It's like he's on the right path now, but he's still him at the end of the day.
He's still him, yeah. Like,
yeah, so that's why we see like the flashes of like what you're talking about, where he's like a no nonsense, he don't give no fucks type of guy anyway.
For sure.
And also, what happens like right there is we see the fucking Cyclops talking to Jean. I really thought that was Jean, bro. Maybe I wasn't paying attention close enough.
Hold on, Slim, because before that, like I say, we got the you have the little sequence and shit. Jean Grey is in her mind talking with Wolverine about they you get like the side by side storytelling of I guess how they met or whatever, at least their current feelings on each other,
how they fell in love and whatnot.
You know what I'm saying? And I think what's interesting about that is they have no, I'm talking about Jean and Cyclops. I feel like you see both of their perspectives and how it's kind of different.
An
interesting plot device.
Because that's when Jean was talking to. Well, I know Cyclops was doing the interview. Jean was talking to Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like in her mind or some shit. But anyway, I think that's fire. And then obviously, like I say, you know what I'm saying, she kisses Wolverine and he's like, oh well, no, like y'all go together and shit. You just forgot that. That was really some clean ass shit he did. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like
the cleanest shit he's done all show,
that
bro.
Shit was clean.
Oh, you just definitely just reminded me of some shit because I wasn't even connecting this when she did that to Wolverine, and he was like, "Nah, go talk to Scott or whatever." And whenever Scott was talking to Madelyne,
yeah.
Jean got pissed, but I didn't even realize. But you was just over here kissing that nigga.
Yeah,
bro.
that was yes.
I didn't even put that together.
Just dumb as that's what I'm saying.
Jean funny as hell.
Just bitch ass through the episode.
Hey, she got pissed because Madelyne and Cyclops.
They didn't even do nothing. They was talking in their
mind. Had a psychic. They had a psychic link for
She said that was our shit. We used
for
to
a month straight.
That motherfucker, and then Cyclops, because he's such a bitch. He's over there, he's talking about oh yeah, I've only done it for a month. I wanted to check in with the baby and whatnot.
Now that's the thing right there, KT.
She's the mother of my child. And
so Jean kissed Wolverine this one time right here, but he definitely been talking to her for a month in their minds and shit.
Well, they both did some some dirt towards each other. So there's that for one. But I guess the main reason why Scott was doing all that is because obviously he's still grieving about his son and all that. You feel me? So I get it, but I also it was kind of fucked up.
Grieving? His son not dead?
Slim, the motherfucker was, oh my God. He sat there like she's the mother of my child and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Then he started trying to flip the script on that bitch, bro. She said,
"Oh no, Scott was
Scott
that was some fuckboy shit, man. Bro. He was on some fuckboy shit, gaslighting her and everything."
And he was like, "Remember, care about
He's like, "Do you love me? Do you actually love me?
Do you really care about me, Gene? Shut the fuck up, man. You were just
gaslighting.
Mind fucking a bitch 7,000 miles away."
He said some shit like, "Do you really love me, or was I just a lovely memory, or some shit like that?"
He was cooking again, nigga. He was cooking again, nigga.
That shit was ass. Why you say that shit?
She was cooking again, boy.
He definitely trying to accuse her of not really loving him and shit. He's wild.
Bro, motherfucker, you was just mind fucking a bitch on another continent, bro.
Yo, baby mama. That's your baby.
You don't get to play the high road.
You still talking to your baby mama, bro?
Come on, my God.
Y'all get to play the high road here, bro. Y'all was both just mind fucking people, bro. Stop it.
For real.
And then Madelyne the whole time, she's sitting at a meeting and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, "Hey, Madelyne."
And then that shit happened, bro.
My mind
when that shit happened. When that shit happened, I was like,
link.
"What the fuck just happened?" Yeah, I didn't know what to call it, but it was almost like something happened in her mind that just hit her.
Hell yeah, she started having her nose bleed and shit.
So that was Madelyne though, but it happened to Jean too, right?
Yep.
Yes.
It happened to both of them, but yeah, Madelyne, her nose started bleeding and shit.
Well, it happened to Jean first in the episode.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
It happened to Madelyne later.
Yeah, it happened to Madelyne at the gala. And so
the gala.
Yeah,
gala.
Gala.
I think it's I normally hear gala. Met gala.
It's the gala, nigga.
No, it's also gala, bro. We just went to one of them hoes last year.
While you was there, bro.
We had helped him like plan it and put it together and all kind of shit. We was working there.
You was a servant?
Nah, I was we was helping people like transport to like from their cars to like the building and shit.
Oh, so you was a bodyguard.
Nah, we was on golf carts, nigga. That shit was fun.
Oh, all right.
And them drunk white people was giving some tips too, boy.
Oh, so you was a servant.
That's a servant?
Yeah, you got if you get tips.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
And, somebody.
Hey, and I ain't drive one of them golf carts the whole night, nigga.
That boy, like, fireworks. I was about to say that boy Slim was driving Miss Daisy fireworks.
Nah, I was just there, like riding on that.
Shout out John Doe, man. Spider-Man.
I was riding with the passengers, nigga, getting money, collecting money.
It's a fact, John. Spider-Man #1, man. But
man,
let's get back to the gala, man.
Yeah, so the gala happens, you feel me? Oh fuck. The gala happens.
Got him.
Yeah, he fell for it. The gala at Genosha.
The gala happens, you feel me? Everyone is dressed to the nines. Everyone's having a good time, good little festivities going on. Rogue comes out looking like a bad bitch, you feel me? Fucking her and
I
Magneto.
love her. She wasn't such a fucking idiot.
Her and Magneto have a forbidden dance.
Yeah, and then before that, she pretty much told Gambit like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, we not fucking with each other. Pretty much.
She told Gambit exactly which direction he could fuck off in.
But Gambit, the one that was like, all right, we're gonna be friends or some shit like that. I don't know.
Man, she did my boy Gambit was so bad, bro.
Fuck, boy. That shit was weak as fuck, Slim.
How did she do Gambit bad?
That bitch,
bro, come on.
Man,
it's like KTL said, that bitch could choose who she wants, bro. She chose.
Man, and then she didn't. Lame.
She chose and then she unchose like in the matter of like
that
5
shit
minutes.
Lame. That bitch went. Let me tell you something, Slim. She went and told the whole dramatic backstory with Magneto. Yeah, you know, he did all this cool shit. Hey, you know, he got an electro field, so we was fucking. And then, you know, our relationship couldn't stand because we both got demons.
Like, yeah, we can't be together.
Hey,
and I joined the X-Men. But you still just chose him over me. Like,
let me tell you why. Because I joined the X-Men, and then Eric was like, he don't want me to lose another family. And then he came back, and
no, it's because
I can never touch you. I can't feel you.
Yeah, exactly. It's because I can't touch you. That bitch horny, boy.
That do make sense though.
That bitch fucking horny.
Her and Gambit can't have sex. I get where she coming from.
That shit lame.
No, it's not.
That shit lame, Slim. That bitch.
I don't know. Would you want to be with somebody forever that you can't have sex with?
Slim, it's not about that. If I'm not gonna be with somebody that I can't have sex with, that's fine. But I'm also not going to just go with somebody, you know, that I don't even fully, you know, believe I can be with just because I can have sex with them.
Yeah, but for one, they all got to pass. I mean, they got to pass together.
Like that's
no, hold on, wait, no. 2 things. One, they both got to pass together, and 2, Magneto is probably the only person in that universe that she could fuck. He might be the only.
Neither of those things matter. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yes,
because one, the reason that it is a past is because you said, yeah, this can't never be some shit. So now it can be some shit again.
Yeah, they had feelings come back and shit. You
seen it
in the other episodes.
Yeah, that bitch lame, boy. These hoes don't know. These bitches don't know. These bitches in this show do not know what the fuck they want.
Jubilee do.
Yeah, she do.
Oh yeah, no, Jubilee is
come on, Roberto.
Jubilee is spoken for already, man. She Hey, I'll say this, man. There was a scene where Magneto was painting a Rogue, right? That was kind of wild. I'm like, yo, there was.
He wasn't even touching the paintbrush, bro. He was magnetized.
Magneto is cultured. Like people act like he's not cultured. He a cultured nigga, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up like he was a fucking kid in like the Nazi era fucking Germany and shit. So he's like 80 or some shit. Well, not at that point. He's like 60.
Nigga said 80. Nigga said
80.
Yeah,
he's 60 because it takes place in 97. He would be 80 now. Fireworks. I forgot the place.
I don't know if mutants age the same, man.
I don't think so either, bro.
Some of them do. Some of them don't.
So, pretty much like y'all said, the shit happened. Magneto and Rogue. You know they old lady from the UN or whoever she is. you know, she was kind of pissed that they made Magneto the Chancellor.
The Chancellor, yeah.
And then they tell her about the X-Men going to reign with him. And she asks, did Rogue accept and this and that? What did she say? That's when Rogue come out, you know, with a little dress on. They start floating and shit. You know, they had a little dance. They kissed in front of everybody, which was kind of shocking to me, even though I knew that, like, I knew what was happening, but it was still shocking. And then she told the nigga, like, nah, Gambit was right. You know what I'm saying? Like, thanks for the dance, but, you know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with you type shit.
And then the episode, like, the tone of the episode just crazy. Yeah, it turns up. It shifts. You feel me?
Nose just started bleeding.
Well, they literally, like, it goes, like, black for a second, right? And the sound cuts or some shit. Like, it like,
whatever the fuck was going on, that shit was crazy.
That shit was cold. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh! It's the shit where, well, her nose was bleeding and she was like walking out, and then did he start yelling like "get out of here" type shit? Is that what he was saying?
Yeah.
He was trying to warn everybody to get up out of there.
Everybody, get everybody out of here.
And then the man walks into the fucking camera view. Go ahead, Pyrex. You say who? You said it already.
Well, the Genosha gets attacked by Sentinels, of course, and then of course we see the one, the only Cable. You feel me? So that was no, it was. You didn't see like how it was fused and whatnot.
Like I'm saying, like the Godzilla. I'm saying, I seen them get. I seen X-Men get on some Sentinels' ass a couple.
It wasn't them.
It wasn't no regular Sentinels. You know?
Hell no, bro. Hell no.
They stepped that game up.
And then of course, you know, we see Cable for like it sucks that it was only like very brief, but we confirmed that is, you know, the same Cable that went back in time with what was that the black dude's name? Bishop. Yeah. It gets confirmed.
I think it's so fire. Hey, but you know what? Cable was saying he's coming.
Yep.
Is he talking about Mr. Sinister or somebody else? Apocalypse?
It could. I don't think
at the moment.
Yeah, okay. It's not very clear, but like whatever it is, definitely got to be like what the season is leading up to for sure.
Yeah, because this episode 5, I think we got 5 more.
No, we got wait, 10? It's like 10 episodes. Yeah, you're right. We got 5 more episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, so we see Cable, like you said, for, you know, maybe a minute. It's pretty much just to get this little connection with him and his mom and everything. So they can put that on screen. I think it was pretty fire. And then, shit, like y'all said, them Sentinels start fucking shit up, boy.
Boy, they caught hella bodies on this episode.
I almost thought
I'm not gonna hold you. At first, I thought that Nightcrawler, when he was trying to save Magneto and them, like I thought he really died. I'm like, no fucking way. Ain't no way this nigga died on this episode that he gets introduced. That was kind of crazy.
They was sitting there like they was catching inadvertent bodies. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker hit Magneto's like magnetic orb thing with a laser, shot him into a goddamn statue, and it fell and killed folks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, shit, niggas was dropping left and right.
They was lasering the fuck out of mutants too. Like, mutant detected, X-Men. Mutant located. Like, it was on their ass.
That 3-headed joint, that motherfucker was, I don't know, man. He wasn't going for none of that shit.
Yeah,
hey, what's that little? Is that thing?
Leech.
Yeah, Leech. That nigga Leech is kind of crazy, bro. He had optimism. I'll say that.
Well, so like his power, you know, is like he can like steal the powers from a motherfucker in the same way Rogue do, low key.
He died, right? Did they all die? The Magneto?
It's ambiguous, but I've seen a thing online that I kind of like think is interesting and I kind of might agree with. A motherfucker was saying that like him and Magneto both might have survived, you know what I'm saying, that shit, because like he would have like Magneto or Leech would have chosen to take Magneto powers so the Sentinel can't detect him no more. You know what I'm saying? And it would leave them the fuck alone and shit.
And I'm sure they're building up something with Leech. I'm sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the person that does die, we do get a death in this. So Rogue was like trying to go seek vengeance, like in the moment, and she was finna go up there and try to fight the Sentinel. And then Gambit fucking got her ass out the way.
Man, he charged up a bike and hit that bitch with a bike. Like
that was so smart, bro. That was so cold, bro. That was so cold, bro.
She was finna get shot.
That shit was cold as fuck.
Bitch. He charged that bitch is just flying and then just gets blindsided by a glowing bike.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
And of course, Gambit goes and makes the ultimate sacrifice. You feel me? He's like, "My name is Gambit. You remember that shit." And then he essentially gets stabbed on the side, and then he supercharges the Sentinel, blows that bitch up, and unfortunately, he gave himself up. But man, he went out like a G, bro. He went out like a G.
The end of the episode, bro. Whenever Rogue was holding Gambit and shit when he was dead. And then it cut to black, but she was still talking, and she said, "I can't feel you." Like, that shit was hard as fuck.
And then the y'all, I don't know, I know y'all don't generally watch the credits, but like normally it's got the
yeah.
I paid attention to that.
That shit was just somber as fuck.
Yeah, they slowed down the instrumental.
You definitely should do that because it leaves you with that impression.
Just said earlier, like, you know what I'm saying, like. Rogue had just been talking about how like she can feel people, you know what I'm saying, like they life forces or whatever.
She didn't have. Hey, can't tell her gloves came off during the fight too, so she didn't have no gloves on. She was touching on his face and everything when he was in the, laying in the dirt and shit. Then she just talking about how she can't feel the nigga, like that shit was cold.
And it harkens back to like where she was talking about like your heart may beat for me, but I can never feel it. You know what I'm saying? And now the time that she can like feel the motherfucker, it ain't no heartbeat.
Because he dead. That's fire. And that like I said, that last 10 minutes is the best shit I've seen in all 5 episodes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you get to see, Magneto, he snaps during the fight and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like he sees like, I guess he got hit with a laser or whatever, and he looks around and he talking about they will be avenged and shit.
Yeah.
Really like taps into that shit, you know what I'm saying? He has his little story arc with Leech, where Leech was talking about nothing's gonna happen to us.
That's what that bitch
he talking about like Magneto not gonna let nothing happen to us. He told us like I ain't never got to be afraid again and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And he told that nigga not to be scared. Like right whenever that Sentinel was like, I don't know what happened there, but I guess we'll find out. But they didn't show no dead bodies or nothing. Y'all right about that. They didn't show none of that.
I was about to say they was watching that whole on the news and shit. The other X-Men they watching that on the news and shit.
They go Scott bitching again, boy. He come out bitching again. How many was it? Damn it, how many? Shut your bitch ass. You should have been here, nigga.
Well, I was about to say why you.
Oh, come on, dog.
Yeah, you should have. Don't come in here yelling at niggas, bro. Come on,
but I don't think he was bitching per se. He was like, it was the heat of the moment. You feel me? Like his allies got blasted.
Hey, FDL, let me ask you a question. Why everybody else was there except him? Oh, all right. You bitch ass nigga. Don't come in here yelling at niggas, bro. You said what, KTL?
They wasn't all there. Slim, the only people
shit, everybody except him
and Magneto.
No, hell no.
Nah, they had
Beast wasn't there. Fucking like
I'm talking about at the joint.
What's so?
Because it ain't no way Slim means why he wasn't in there watching the TV.
That's exactly what I mean. Why
oh my god!
Who cares?
No. So let me tell you what I'm saying.
Cares? Like,
let me tell you what I'm saying.
One,
TV,
they weren't expected. They weren't.
No. You missing my point. You missing my point. My point is, so everybody was right there watching the TV. Wolverine, what's the old boy name that changed?
Morph.
Morph. Yeah, I can't remember. Morph, Beast, all of them was there watching TV. Scott, don't come in here yelling at niggas, asking how many of them it is and shit. My nigga, everybody else is around this couch looking. Why you wasn't here? If you want to know so bad, don't yell at me. That's how I'm feeling. Don't come in here yelling at niggas, bro. What's wrong with you, Scott?
I don't know, bro. I think he's allowed to not watch TV, Slim.
Well, don't come in here yelling, asking how many it was. You should have been looking.
He want answers, bro. He's the leader of the X-Men.
Boy, you got me fucked up. You ain't lead shit since you been here.
Slim, they weren't expected.
Hey, he's not the leader either. Magneto is.
Not no more.
They weren't
Magneto
expected to get attacked.
Slim.
Hey, F-Dub, well, why everybody else in there watching TV then? Everybody else is there. Except him. Yeah, fuck out of here, Scott. Boy, you tripping. I wish that nigga would come and yell at me like that. What's wrong with you, boy?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Slim. Like that shit not going like you're not gonna be able to get tough with Buddy because he take them glasses off. He gonna turn you to a paste.
How? He was scared to take his glasses off earlier in the show.
He was, but I don't think he gonna be scared when it come to dealing with you.
Yeah, I could take my glasses off. That nigga a bitch.
You say it's all fun and games till you get hit by that beam.
Bro, that's fireworks. I'm talking about
for you, bro.
Keep it
fireworks, man. A forest leveling beam from the punch dimension is gonna turn Slim into a fucking.
You talking about all this cold shit? You talking about all this cold shit that he ain't did to nobody in this series, bro? He the worst nigga in this series.
I watched it in the first episode.
That's cap.
How?
That's cap, bro. He did it in the second
fight
episode as well.
Took the glasses off and cleared the whole building
out.
The
first fight, KTL?
No, it was the second episode because they had him pinned to the ground and shit. Pause.
It's no way. The second episode was when they got beat up by Executioner.
Yeah, but like this was before then.
Nigga was on his ass. I've seen it.
Yeah, but he was on everybody's ass. That's not like.
Man, come on, Scott, the worst nigga in this series.
That's cap.
Who is?
Fucking, I'm gonna be honest with you, Slim.
Don't say more.
Scott, dude. I was gonna say more, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, don't say more.
I think you're about to say Gene.
No, I'm finna
There's
say
no way it's Gene either.
Beast did one whole thing.
Beast just been a scientist this whole time. Like he
he did that cold shit in the first episode. Slim, he jumped in the Sentinel chest and started piloting the fucking thing.
Yeah, they let everybody do cold shit in the first one though. That's why I don't really count.
At least Cyclops did more than him.
They really haven't been utilizing certain people like that.
Wolverine has he had? He only had like one fight, right?
No.
It got to be the first episode. The only fight he had.
No.
What did he do?
He was fighting in the hell dimension thing. Remember, he got thrown across the lake of fire.
Yeah, that was he? Was he
there? Yeah, because he jumped in the Beast and whatever pause, and he told him that he smells like wet fur or some shit.
So this is his second fight.
No.
KTL, they left him at home twice already.
No, I'm saying, like, what do you mean this is his second fight? Bro, that was like 2-3 episodes ago.
Yeah, like he didn't fight this time. That was his second fight. That one you talking?
Oh,
he only had two.
That one, maybe.
Yeah, see, like people like him, like they not including. Beast ain't really doing nothing.
Storm ain't had powers in 3-4 episodes.
Hey, but when she did have them, she was cold as hell too. That shit her and Magneto did still probably top two. That's top 2 things in this shit. But yeah, anything else, bro, man?
I got one more point to make. So the creator of X-Men 97, Bo DeMaio, you feel me? As we all know, he recently got fired and whatnot, but he broke his silence recently, talking about this episode and whatnot. So, and I put it in the chat. He said he wanted the episode which ends with a harrowing attack on mutant Haven Genosha that kills Gambit and Magneto to reflect the pain of real life attacks on safe spaces. He actually wrote on Twitter all about this episode and whatnot, how this was like essentially the main centerpiece pitch for the season and whatnot. And Disney went and green lighted all that, you feel me? So they was on board with that.
That's a fact, man. This whole episode screaming free Palestine.
It took long enough to get to here. Like, to me, best episode so far.
Best episode for sure, you feel me? And I definitely get what he was trying to go for with this episode and whatnot, you feel me? Like a little bit of racism involved in this and all that. So
let's talk about final thoughts. Some of the best shit I've seen, but I've seen like so much bitch assery in this episode that it affects my perception of it.
So to be fair though, KTL, like we see bitch assery every week in this series.
I do, but I haven't seen it to this level.
No.
Like I'm talking about, like so many people was just like on some fuck ass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I was really happy Wolverine got to, continue his story and be cold as a bitch, but like
he had one scene.
One story in the series, bro.
I'm gonna
they
be
definitely
honest
not
with
using
you.
him.
I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. Shit. He had one scene, and within that shit, he smoked over half the cast. They didn't do shit this episode. And the ones that did do shit, they embarrassed themselves.
Morph didn't do shit, did he?
He didn't. No, Morph didn't do a bitch ass thing.
Jubilee wasn't
doing nothing.
Storm.
You know what I'm saying? Beast, all he did was blush in front of a reporter and talk eloquently. You know what I'm saying?
And
Scott
that might
was
be
a goofy. Gambit was a goofy. Magneto, I don't know what he was doing, but he was all right.
Magneto's same as every episode, to be honest.
Like, he was just hoeing Gambit like half the episode.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I just feel like this whole series is like a lot of bitch ass shit, but like you said, it's some of the coldest shit in this episode, probably the coldest shit. So I gotta look at it like that, man. Because last week's episode, coming off that wasn't shit at all.
I didn't think that hoe was that bad.
But nothing happened at all.
Things happened, but like that was
Jubilee shit was a waste of fucking time, bro.
That was character progression, Slim.
And she wasn't even in the next episode.
That's a fact. But also, I think that like there was, Morph wasn't really in this episode. He was sitting on a couch. You know what I'm saying? So,
do you think that's a product of this being a 30-minute show, or is it just
like they have so many characters? I don't think everybody gets screen time in every episode. I don't think Bishop got to do a whole lot in the second episode. Storm was gone for like a whole episode. They didn't talk about her. You know what I'm saying? They didn't talk about her in this episode.
So, I kind of got a problem with that, though. So, let me tell you what my problem with this is. So I do think this is the best episode that I've seen. But coming off last week with the Storm shit at the end, like there's nothing about story for Storm.
Yo.
Yeah, my shit cut out. I don't know where I was at. So that's it.
Okay. But I don't know.
Yeah, I give it a 10, man. I ain't gonna lie, KTL. This is the best shit I've seen.
Let me tell you something, man. I watch wrestling, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand that you got a lot of people that can't get screen time every week.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I can't.
And that's all that matters, you know?
Yo. Niggas is there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back, man.
You go ahead. It's KTL. I don't know if he's talking. I can't hear anything. But go ahead.
Got you. I'm gonna give the episode. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10. I like the majority of the episode. You feel me? I think this was a very powerful episode with a powerful message, so to speak, and whatnot. I see what Bo was trying to go with this, and yeah, man, definitely delivered. Can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, and I don't know if KTL is there yet, but
he's here, bro.
He's talking?
No, he's not talking. He already gave his review.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't hear nothing from him.
That shit like an 8.
Okay. But yeah, I do kind of feel like how you felt, where like I was into the story because I felt like the story was the best that it's been too. And then when it got to the last 10 minutes, it just elevated everything for me even more. So I was like, yeah, I'll just get this whole a 10, bro, because the story was already good. Like, it was the best storyline wise I think it's been all season. But then the last 10 minutes and the action and everything that happened, and it was just so much that happened in 10 minutes, bro.
Without that last 10 minutes, this bitch was getting a 7. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was getting a 7 or a 6.5. I was really disappointed. Like,
that's crazy too, because for me, I would have gave it a little higher because I do think this is the best that they've done storyline wise.
I liked all the character progression. I think that it's interesting. I think it was very well done. But I don't like that so many characters were just exposed as bitches. Like I say, I knew Scott be doing some bitch ass shit, but now I'm like, damn.
Yeah, but this Gambit shit been going on. Too? He just ain't. They didn't focus on the Gambit shit, but he was doing this shit like
Gambit. Like I say, Gambit feelings was hurt, and but it was always portrayed as like some comedic shit. Like here now, I'm seeing like you going out your way to be a hater, bro. You dirty macking.
For sure.
That shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't. That type of shit is what I can't stand. You know what I'm saying? Like it
take off points for that.
Perception of several characters, man, and I think that was a detriment to me.
You take off points for that?
Kinda, yeah.
I just view it as like I'm guessing you saying because you didn't expect a characters to be
are
like
complicated, and I appreciate the complex nature of the characters. But also, I'm like, oh man, like, you know, I don't know, because like if I see you do some cold shit in the future that like, you know, doesn't line up with this shit, I'm gonna think back and be like, hey, bro, wasn't you the same bitch ass motherfucker who was just doing woo wop the bam? You know.
At least they made it all make sense. Like they built these relationships a certain way so this type of shit can happen. So at least it all makes sense to me.
How many more episodes is it? It's 10 in this season?
10 in this season, yep.
So what a hell of a way to end the halfway point.
Yeah, this is like some episode 9, 10 type shit they did here. I would only 8 type shit.
I would only think like with us at the halfway point and moving forward, like the stakes are definitely gonna get raised up. You feel me? The storyline will only get crazier.
I don't trust these niggas, bro. They going back to Storm next week, but they gonna do some goofy Jubilee shit at some point too. Like, I don't trust these niggas.
The number of main characters is reducing, Slim. Gambit dead. Storm disappeared with no powers. Bishop went back to the future. You know what I'm saying?
But we gotta.
Magneto
we only got,
might be dead.
But we only got half of that Storm story from last week. So my question was, and I know we're not talking about last week, but my question, the roots was that you know, at the end of the episode, she got caught by the what was dude name? The little
some
owl,
stupid fucking bird.
The little owl thing.
That shit was a hawk, I think.
The reason I said owl is because they had an owl earlier in the episode, but it might have been a hawk. And yeah, so how do y'all think she's getting out that situation? Because she ain't got no powers. She got in the little machine with Forge and it didn't give her powers.
Her latent shit. I think that it's all. I don't even think that it's like a real thing. I think that that's all like mental shit.
Well, we're going.
So probably nothing happening to her physically.
Next week. Mental. But I agree with you. I think
Slim, she was like riding a horse way away from the shit. Or whatever, fell off a cliff and ended up in the house again. How is that not mental? How did she get there?
Oh, I thought you meant her powers was a mental thing. No, I think she really...
Shit, that might be a mental block. I don't know.
Nah, she got hit with that beam, nigga.
She did, but like, motherfucker put her in that machine.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that it's going to awaken, and probably because of the machine. Although he was like still working on it afterwards, so I don't know. But I think we're getting that next week, the part 2 to that.
Oh, we are.
Looking forward to seeing what the fuck
characters, man. So they gon', you know, next week we're gonna have some more bitch ass Scott.
Are we gonna see Cable again this season?
Probably.
Okay.
You know, maybe like towards an episode 9 to 10.
All right, man. Well, I guess that's it, man. We already did the final thoughts, so somebody sign us the fuck out.
So this has been the Real Rap Coalition podcast. You already know what it is. My name is Superstar F-Dub with my co-host KTL, Slim, all that good shit. This has been the X-Men 97 episode 5 review. We'll see you next week. Peace out.